evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the West Roundtable tonight. We're thrilled to have you. Anybody new in the audience today? Hey, welcome. What unit are you from? Excellent. Welcome. Okay, I'd like to bring up Jeremy Labonte, and let's do our opening. All of them. You're on.
All right, welcome everyone. At this time, if we can prepare ourselves for prayer. As we welcome the autumn months, may the earlier setting of the sun remind us to take time to rest. May the brilliant colors of the leaves remind us of the wonder of your creation. May the steam of our breath and the cool air remind us that it is you who gives us the guidance and strength in scouting. Amen. Scout salute, civilian salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Scout sign. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally safe. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 2.
I would like to introduce the Roundtable team. We have Linda Norton as our Council Roundtable Commissioner. We have Jeremy Labonte, our opening, Robert Hart, Danielle Stromberg, who couldn't be with us tonight, and myself, Lisa Kozel-Kenyon. Do we have anyone here to speak about National Jamboree? All right. Robert, would you like to come up and talk about Blue and IOLS training?
Hello. So ILS is the 18th and the 19th, and Blue is going to be the same weekend as that, and it's going to be in at Champlain. It is Saturday to Sunday, and the course, I believe, for ILS starts at 7:30, and Blue starts at 7:30 also in the morning. Course kicks off at 8 o'clock, and they go run through the night, and you're out of there by noon. You can sign up on the website.
Thank you, Robert. We also have wood badge training. If anyone's interested, the QR code is up at the top and more information. Also, Brian Norton has our CSPs if you would like to purchase one, $20, supports our scholarship fund. And now we would like to bring up Ethan Bashan. Do you have any remarks for council? Surprise! Woohoo!
Thank you. Well, thank you all for coming tonight. I know that it's busy in September as we're getting all our meetings and everything kicked off. I just want to encourage everyone to continue to reach out with whatever you need. Both Ryan and myself are here, but the entire team over at the Narragansett Council is here to have you set up for a successful fall recruitment. There's a lot of different events, a lot of different opportunities, be it open houses, whatever materials you need, we can get you. Whatever support you need at the same time, we can get you as well. If you need more ideas, whatever it may be, more than happy to help out. I'll also throw in a little bit for the Jamboree, too, since it was brought up. I was lucky enough 12 years ago to go to the first Jamboree down at the Summit Betchel Reserve. And it was a life-changing experience that encouraged me to continue being a professional to this day. I may have come back with a boot that had a cut right through the under part of it and had a soaked foot for the entire 14 days as it rained. But you couldn't wipe that smile off my face when I got back on that bus. It is a life-changing experience. So if you have scouts that are old enough and eligible to go, please make sure to reach out either to your district executive or your local volunteers to figure out a way to get your kids down to West Virginia because they won't want to miss it. But I think that's everything that I got.
I would like to make a correction on one of the opening slides. It's about Merit Badge College, those of us who do attend that. Merit Badge College is now going to be January 10th, not the usual Saturday that we go. And sign up as always October 31st. Remember to eat your candy and then sign up. And welcome to the We have several things going on with this program here that you'll want to hear about. First is People of the Woods 2025, How Folk and Alien. Program takes place at Camp North September 19th through the 21st. This is open for all Webelos and Arrow Light Scouts, along with their parents and guardians. Trailblazer Day. Get outside and explore with us. This is open to all families, September 20th at Camp Campus and November 15th at Camp North. You can see the two QR codes on the screen in front of you. Use either of those QR codes to get signed up. Wood Badge, Elevate Your Leadership in Scouting. This course takes place from September 26th through the 28th and October 18th and 19th. Camp Champlin is going to be hosting the Order of the Arrow Ordeal on September 26th to the 28th. This is for all current OA members and newly elected OA candidates. During this time, you will engage in meaningful service projects, connect with scouts across the council, and build leadership skills. Scouting Sign-Up Day. This takes place on September 27th this year. It will be happening from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. We would ask all volunteers to come and support this event. It will be happening council-wide, and there will be one location in every town. Family Camp Weekend. Cub Scout cats and their families can come and join a weekend camping as a family or with your cat at Camp North. Family Camp is an opportunity for Cub Scouts to explore, play, and learn at their own pace, and our staff is here to help every step of the way. This will be taking place on September 26th through the 28th, 2025. Please note that only tent sites are available. All of these cabins are sold out. You can sign up with the QR code on the right-hand side of your screen. Are you new to your role and ready to grow? You should come join us for Leader Palooza. This is happening on October 4th, and it will take place from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. Join Scout leaders from across the region for an in-person development experience designed to elevate your impact and satisfaction in scouting. The event of support is happening this year, October 10th to the 12th. Troops are going to be camping at the fort. Cast and general admission will attend October 11th, starting at 9 a.m. and will end with a stage show at 7 p.m. Bring your friends and family, show them all the awesome things that Scouts do. We look forward to seeing you there. Introduction to Outdoor Leadership Skills, IOLS, happens October 18th and 19th at Camp Champlin. This program provides basic outdoor skills and training for Scoutmasters and Assistant Scoutmasters. Click the QR code to get signed up and find all the details. Balloon, Basic Adult Leader Outdoor Orientation. This is a required training for Cub Scout leaders before taking Scouts on overnight camping trips. This training will be taking place on October 18th and 19th. See the QR code in the top left-hand corner of your screen for all of the details. Scouting for Food is here. The door hanger distribution is going to be on October 25th
begin November 1st this year. Bring your scout spirit and help collect as much food as we can for our communities. The door hangers will be distributed at the October Roundtable. Trunk or treat at Camp Yagu. Join us for an afternoon of Halloween fun. This is open to all scouts and friends. Use the QR code on the bottom right-hand side of your screen for all the details. Save the date for a holiday fun day. This is going to happen December 6th to the 25th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Go to the QR code on the bottom right-hand side of your screen for all of the information. Bear Fest Challenge 2026 will take place on January 10th. Registration opens at 11:59 p.m. October 31st. Click the QR code on the bottom left-hand side of your screen for all of the information. 2026 National Jamboree, July 22nd through the 31st. We welcome ages 12 years old by the first day and not yet 21 years old by the last day of the National Jamboree, as well as adult leaders. For all of the information, click on the QR code. Thank you for joining us tonight and for all that you do in Scouting.
And this works. This month's safety moment is about Triple E. So, it doesn't occur every year. However, it's an uncommon disease, and those affected have a 33% of mortality rate, and others suffers long-term disabilities. You have to avoid outdoor activities between dusk and dawn where mosquitoes are most active. When outdoors between dusk and dawn, insist that all participants should wear socks, long pants, and long sleeve shirts. Participants must use mosquito repellent when outdoors. If sleeping in tents, tents must have adequate mosquito netting. Mosquitoes breed in standing water. Stay away from or empty any containers that collect water, such as buckets, tires, and bird baths. Whether at a council camp, unit activity, or non-scouting event, the Narragansett Council strongly encourages everyone to follow the steps outlined by the Department of Health to limit exposure to Triple E. Schedule outdoor events to avoid the hours between dusk and dawn when most mosquitoes are active. Most evening activities to indoor locations reschedule. When you're outdoors, wear long pants, long sleeve shirt, and socks. This may be difficult to do when the weather is hot, but it will help keep the mosquitoes away from your skin. Use a repellent with DEET, permethrin, percardin, oil of lemon, eucalyptus, according to the instructions given on the product label. Permethrin products are intended for use on items such as clothing, shoes, bed nets, and camping gear, and should not be applied to the skin. And cats. It's not so good for them. Keep mosquitoes out of your house by repairing any holes in your screens and making sure they are tightly attached to all of your doors and windows. Remove any areas of standing water around your home. Here are some suggestions. Look around outside your house for containers and other things that might collect water and turn them over, regularly emptying them or dispose of them. Drill holes in the bottom of recycling containers that are left outdoors so that the water can drain out. Clean clogged roof gutters. Remove leaves and debris that may prevent rainwater drainage. Turn over plastic wading pools and wheelbarrows when not in use. Change the water in bird baths every few days. Aerate ornamental ponds or stock them with fish. Keep swimming pools clean and properly chlorinated. Remove standing water from pool covers. Use landscaping to eliminate standing water that collects on your property. And for additional resources, you may visit any one of these websites. Yes, wait for a heavy frost. Can't wait. All right, so what our fun topic for tonight is recruitment. And let me find that one. Oh no, Jeremy would like to present something too. I forgot you in the other slide. It's here.
Thank you, Lisa. So this is one of my other hats in for the Diocesan Council on Catholic Scouting, but this is the Worcester Diocese. So since we are in the West, we do have 3 communities that are in the Worcester Diocese, and then also youth that attend church in the Worcester Diocese. But please share with your youth that we do have information sessions available for those that are pursuing the Adultery Day and Pope Pius religious medallions. They do, thank you. They do have the information sessions. So attend one of the information sessions, the 23rd or the 24th, full Class A with your parents, so you can ask questions. And that is up all the way in Worcester at St. Christopher's Roman Catholic Church. So for the Worcester Diocese, it's 13 to 17-year-old scouts, and as you can see right there. So looking to learn more about the youth or faith, those that earn the Parvuli Day or Light of Christ, great candidates to continue on to the Adultery Day. But I am available down in the front and after this meeting if anyone has any additional questions. Thank you very much.
All right, recruiting. 24/5 for recruitment. How many people went to the training at Champlin? Awesome. Would love to see more people there. So the objectives of this training or identify your audience. By the end of the training, you will be able to identify your audience, use marketing tools, plan a recruitment event, engage new families, streamline registration, and retain members. So, before your event, marketing and communications. How many people have already sent letters to their superintendents to get them in the schools? Wow, not too many hands. Excellent, though. What other tools did you use to get your recruitment up and running? Any other ways to get your recruitment up and running? Awesome. That's one way you could do it. We did that for summer camps. I know the Boys and Girls Club of Northern Rhode Island held an event for scouts that went to summer camp there, and Ryan brought the axe and the plastic axes and the archery range out for them to play around with. So, of course, the national marketing strategy, awareness, consideration, and action. Remember, we have all Disney Plus, Hulu, and scouting surround sound. Remember, streaming TV, social media ads, influencer content, website displays. Not my. Okay. Okay. As you can tell, I didn't take the training. I apologize. Mr. Kenyon did. So, council marketing strategy is they were printing and directing outreach direct mailers, posters, flyers, and yard signs. Hopefully you picked those up. I do have some lovely banners up in the back that I picked up when I was at Champlin for an event. So maybe yours is in that pile. 7-Eleven, and I believe 64 is up there. Digital marketing channels. So I've seen a lot of Facebook and Instagram ads, targeted emails and campaigns, Google display and banners and ads. I haven't seen much streaming ads because I do not use Hulu, Roku, or YouTube TV. But the most of the people that council is marketing is the 25 to 65 with children ages 4 to 12. You're going really fast. All right, marketing and membership hub. Do you realize we have one of those? We have one of those. Actually, Mr. Kenyon, why don't you hit that? Oh, sorry. Okay. So if you go to scoutingwire.org, marketing and membership hub, they have many flyers, social media graphics and videos, and templates and more. How many people have a Facebook page? Awesome. That's how we recruit mostly. We got a scout from California because of the marketing that we had on Facebook. Yeah. But luckily, he lives in town now. Social media. Keep your unit Facebook page public and active to boost visibility and engagement. Share exciting photos in summer camp and recent events on local community pages. Also, I don't know if you guys have the Valley Breeze like we do. The Valley Breeze is very supportive of all scouting photos. It's an awesome photo op. I know we've used it for our largest fundraiser for the Christmas tree pickup, and he always posts it a lot online and in the paper. Make sure you updated your beascout.org pin before you start recruiting. Physical marketing and materials. All right. Flyers, landsigns, peer-to-peer cards, wristbands, and other branded giveaways, customer user outreach. Feel free to design and print your own creative handouts or unit branded materials to enhance community. Before you move on to that page, how many people give out candy for Halloween? Here's a big marketing tool. You have your unit's QR code. Paste it on that candy that you're giving out, especially if it's fish, Swedish fish. Everybody likes them. That's what we do in our town. We put our QR code and our website page or our Facebook page, and that's how our pack recruits. Okay. All right, resources at your fingertips. Flyers, samples. We go to Chastity. Press release, customizable news announcements, media toolkit, parents guides or welcome guides for Cub Scouts and Scouts BSA, council logos, branding, images for Narragansett Council, a media advisory template for local publicity, and brand guidelines are also there. QR codes make it easy. Even I've used them up there. School access, scout talks. How many people had Ryan do something for you in the Northwest? Or Ethan in the Southwest? They are great resources. All right, let's talk about your recruiting event. Yes, it's a challenge. How many people like getting up on the 27th and going recruiting in a library? So what other alternatives do we have besides that one recruitment? Has anyone tried an escape room? We invited some scouts to go to an escape room to have fun with our scouts, and it was an excellent time had by all, including those non-scouts, that some of them turned into scouts for that. Don't forget, our sign up for Scouting Day is September 27th, and it's across the council. It matters. It creates a unified marketing push across the council, promotes early registration with a discount, helps reach communities without active PATs or troops, encourages families to choose scouting, not just a unit, supports strong participation while allowing units to host additional events. Designing the right recruitment experience. Let's go over some do's. Host your event at a welcoming, accessible location. Well, we chose library because our park is now not very conducive to parking. Has internet access, strong cell signal, includes a fun hands-on activity for kids, and allows parents to sign up on the spot to get key info. We also put up a computer on a loop with all the photos that we've done. Our pack has a computer and our troop has a computer, and they get to see all the fun activities that we've done throughout the scouting year or even scouting years. Can I go over the don'ts? Thank you. Don't host an event at your regular unit meeting. Sometimes they're boring, sometimes they're awesome, but host an event at school open house. Yes, open house gets overwhelming. I can tell you that as a teacher because you have so many people coming in so fast and quickly. They want to see you, but they don't want to spend time with you to ask you questions. Host the event at a community fair. That has been semi-successful with our pack when they went to Franklin Farm. But they didn't really pick up a tremendous amount like they do on the Scouting Recruiting Day. Make the event long, multi-hour time commitment. Yes, they want in and out, fast and easy. Okay. Good activities for recruitment. Paper airplane flight test. Outdoor cooking demos, Lego Pinewood Derby or Rain Gutter Regatta. Water rockets or stomp rockets. I can say water rockets were awesome. That's what our pack usually uses. A tie-dye neckerchief. Well, we also did pack tie-dye shirts. Water gun target range, plastic axe throwing, or council inflatable. Yes. Right, but we have outdoors if it's not raining. We have an outdoor grassy area that we can set up little stations per unit.
This is beyond that 27th day, so we're asking, and I think we have for a while been asking this second day on top of the 27th, hosting some sort of event in the fall, bring families in. That one doesn't need to be at a library, it should still be at a good location, but that doesn't need to be at the library.
Right. So this doesn't, well, most of these events can't be held in a library because I know the librarians would be after us. But this is also helping to assist you in your second time to recruit during the month in the fall. You can also have an outdoor activity area where we do at our library and have the scouts have fun with the new soon-to-be scouts. So turning interest into action. So what families need from you are a warm welcome. Who wants to go to a curmudgeon? You know, warm welcome, clear, easy way to sign up on the spot. I know we have multiple computers up and running for our recruitment. Personal invitation to join. This is where peer-to-peer comes into play. I know a few of my scouts went to their friends because I saw their faces this week saying, hey, KK, I'm going to come and go to your unit because it sounds like so much fun. You guys always talk about camping during class. So have a teacher in the audience that's also an elementary educator, especially music, because I grab all the kids no matter who they are. A personal invitation to join is always the best, and don't ever miss the moment. Send families home with a come try out. Show them how to join today and make it easy to say yes. Well, I'm going to add to that because some students invite people to parties, right? So you have your little troop, sorry, I'm speaking mostly for elementary because that's what I'm most familiar with, even though I'm with a troop. Some of the kids put their cards inside little envelopes and they send it to the entire class. That's a little sneak peek, so to speak. And they say, come to the next pack meeting, even though they're having fun. And so everybody in their class gets a little invite. All right. Oh, that's even better. We kind of just do our own to tailor to us, but that's awesome to know. Thank you, Ryan. Making every family feel welcome. Hopefully you read that slide. All right. Flow of a successful recruitment. It's like a welcome table, kids activity zone, and parent station. So outside the library, we'll probably have a welcome station. And then our scouts will be out in the field. And that's where the kids activity zone. And then we'll have parent stations throughout the inside of the library. After they join, what's next? Keep the momentum going. Let the family know. Give them a calendar of what's going on for the month or even the year, if you're that prepared. Involve parents early. Remember, ask them to make the coffee. You never know what will happen later. So after they join, help families say yes to adventure. We have all these activities throughout council to get you up and running. Note on membership renewal retention. Don't lose momentum. Youth recruited last fall should stay with us, but it takes intentional effort. Membership renewal, unit charter renewal, they're a separate process but different timelines. Use My.Scouting. Start communicating now. Send reminders to those who are lapsing in their membership and make it easy to stay involved. Sure.
But we talked a lot about recruiting youth. We need to remember we need to recruit adults also. So it's important to utilize the talent survey. Okay, some of us have used it before. We're not talking about singing, dancing, performing talent. We're talking about what their skills are. And it's a great opportunity during recruitment while the youth are with the other members of the scouting. You can have a talent survey there for the adults, and you can have them fill it out. What type of background do they have for work? Do they have a pickup truck? Do they have a trailer? Do they know how to tow? All these little things you think about when you're a scoutmaster. So it's important, and I know everybody that's here wears multiple hats, and if you're not recruiting, then you're not having an opportunity to get rid of one of those hats, and that's my big effort in recruiting adults is I want to take off some of those hats, and so recruit for adults just as much as you recruit for the youth, and I just again, we're going to talk a little bit about popcorn. That's a job we all work on. I didn't ask for someone to take the whole thing over. I said, hey, who can store the popcorn? Who can coordinate? Who can do this? They didn't do the whole thing. So give them little bites and see how they go, and just keep on plugging away, and that's what we can do. Thank you.
Does anyone else have any successful ways to recruit adults to come into scouting with you? I said a little tidbit about coffee. I was a scout prior to my boys joining scouting. And a parent said, why don't you just make the coffee? I said, okay. Then all of a sudden I was part of this team that I didn't know I was going to be joining years later. So just making a pot of coffee got me into this group. And it's been enjoyable ever since. Anyone else have any ways to recruiting adults? Yeah. Excellent. Try to rope our parents that were our Eagle Scouts back into scouting. They might miss it after a while, a couple of years or 1 year. Any other ways to get some adults in to assist you? Any other ways to get scouts? Anyone have another idea of trying to get some more youth into our units?
I'll go back to the book for a second. Mike is kind of talking about breaking things into bite-sized pieces. A more radical way to give a visual representation of that is in your meeting space, you take sticky notes and you write out specific tasks and break them into different areas of responsibility. I'll use a pack level example. For the Pinewood Derby, it's bring snacks to the Pinewood Derby. Helps up the trash, breaking them down into individual tasks, but then also setting the expectations of parents that it's a group responsibility, and this applies to both levels as well. That it's not, you're just gonna
Thank you, Ethan. Anyone else have anything else to add? Yeah.
Like on the YouTube channel or something, so we leave here, somebody can go on YouTube and say, hey, you know what, hey, here's the link to these presentations.
So the entire evening is on YouTube. You go to Sarah's house YouTube page and see this entire thing.
Yeah, but, you know, we can't attach the links of these presentations, because if we went through quick, I'm not saying Mike went through them very, very quickly, but, again, we go home, oh, that was great, where can I find that? We go to YouTube channel, can we put the
Yep,
attachments?
we can have those links in the description of the YouTube page.
Perfect. You know, so, all right, well, oh, all right, I can get that presentation.
You just need to keep up, Kevin.
I tried, at my age,
I couldn't even keep up.
exactly, Michael.
Slow. Not everything's supposed to be fast.
Again, I think it's a good, oh, yeah, I did it, you know, whatever, I couldn't see it, or I couldn't hear it. All right, here's the link for the presentation.
Thank you. We will try to get that up and running. Yes, Stephanie. Yes, so please check in with Ryan and Ethan for your venue. I know Cumberland is taken care of because Mike sent out all the emails. I don't know if other areas are that friendly to do that, but we try to organize it and send it to them. Would anybody like any questions answered now that we have our presentations taken over? Anyone have any questions that need answering? Yes, Mr. Kenyon. Who's our contact? Yep.
My name's Mike Kenyon of the Group 12 for the Ashton. And my question is, if you have questions regarding National Jamboree, who should we reach out to? Council-wide or volunteer-wise or what have you? Our program director is a great resource to go to on the staff side. When it comes to the volunteer side, Paul Puccio, Carol Beatty, and Matthew Keelis are all going to be the best contacts there. Ryan and myself have all their emails, all four of them. If you have some scouts that are interested, feel free to reach out to us. Thank you, Ethan.
Yes, Steph.
It's a great question. Is there a list? Yes. I don't. Yeah. I will shoot a message to Mark and I can see if we can get a copy posted somewhere. But in general, the DEs have a good sense, I'll say, of what everyone kind of does. They can always connect to the right person. So always feel free to reach out to your district.
Thank you. Any other questions that need answering? No one has a question? Yes. Lincoln Mall escape room. The Lincoln Mall escape room. Have every scout bring a buddy. Say, hey, we're hanging at the escape room. And if you have a large party, they sometimes give you discounts. Right. Bowling.
Yeah, then they're definitely not joining, but, you know, we tend to see that not a lot of kids like randomly opt, the same way that we're Scouts, so it comes a lot more down to the women like the red,
And I know when our children, now 20 and 21, were in middle school and high school, they and their friends would wear their Class B to school, and they didn't care because they were a group that wanted other people to join a better group. They would wear their Class Bs, like, say, on a Thursday because that's our troop meeting. Yeah, it's kinda awkward, but when you have, like, 10 people wearing the same shirt, they think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and something that's kind of underutilized as a general resource that we make is the peer-to-peer cards, and Ryan was alluding to it. There's no more effective method for Scouts PSA recruitment than peer-to-peer, especially when they're in that 6th, 7th, and even sometimes 8th grade rate. Those peer-to-peer cards are super effective, and we are more than happy to make them for you. You need to know what time it takes to point.
Everyone should know my son Harry. He's about 6'4", kinda intimidating, but he's a big fuzzy teddy bear. And he said, come to our troop meeting. Come to our event. You wanna see what we do because it's pretty cool. Where else can you go rock climbing, kayaking, swimming, canoeing? And especially all when you get to go to summer camp at Yagu. That's like Disneyland for Scouts. That's how he sold many, many Scouts or youth. Can we help anybody out with any other questions, concerns? We're here for you. I know we have some commissioners in the audience if you have any questions for them. Excellent. Well, I think this wraps up our first roundtable in the West. We look forward to seeing you at any New England Tech in October. Don't forget, please come. You need your scouting for food tags. Yes. Yes. So thank you very much for coming. If you have any more questions and you're shy out there, please come down and see us. Thank you all for attending.